The following segment is brought to you by healthcare.gov. Need health insurance? Sign up at healthcare.gov now through December 15th for coverage starting January 1st.
So everybody.
Welcome back to Ray and Sue Smith Stadium as the Flying Dutchmen get ready to take on the Eagles of the University of Northwestern of St. Paul, Minnesota.
One spirit, one mind.
Hope is ingrained in the players at Hope College in Holland, Michigan. For a junior defensive lineman, it's part of who he is.
Derik Smith, he's been part of the program for 3 years, and hopefully we might get a chance to see him in action this afternoon.
He's a big man, he's strong. He's able to separate from the offensive line.
Coming in here and realizing that I have so much more work to do just supports me and just helps me go through the motions. It's just kind of like, man, I really don't want to be here, but you have to come in and have the goals that you want to beat.
He's pushing sleds, he's working out, actually harder than everybody else. You look at him and he's playing football with a prosthetic leg. He can do whatever he wants to do. I dare you to bet against him.
Hope's community is just one. I mean, our name is Hope, so everybody has hope to be as one and come together. I was always into football. It was just kind of in my genetics. My grandpa played for Michigan State, and then my dad played at the college level. So I feel like it was always just kind of like in me to play.
I said, wow, he's a big kid, moves pretty well. Tell me more about him. He goes, what if I told you he had a prosthetic leg? I said, let's get him down here for a visit. And I just wanted to see him. I wanted to meet him, I wanted to hear his story.
When he was born, the nurse said he had the biggest hands she had ever seen. He just came out a sportsman, an athlete, just a big kid. I think he's still a big kid.
As a kid, I pretty much played everything. I played football in the fall, I wrestled, played basketball, I was on a swim team for a little bit, and then I did track. If I could have had the chance, I would have played 7 sports. I was probably about 6 years old. I was playing football in the living room by myself. I threw the ball out to myself, caught it, and slipped into the couch, and all of a sudden there was this very sharp pain, and I screamed bloody murder.
I go out and it's not broken, it's not swelling, no bones are sticking out, but he's just screaming in agony.
Couldn't walk on it, so we decided to go to the hospital, and sure enough, I shattered my leg.
We went through a cast, still not healed, another cast, still not healed.
We did that process over and over again for at least a year and a half.
January, they started doing surgeries.
And then the doctor decided to ship me off to Shriners Hospital for Children in Salt Lake City. I had pseudoarthrosis of the tibia and NF1.
That diagnosis meant cancer was deteriorating his lower right leg and would keep him in a wheelchair during some of his most active childhood years.
As an 8-year-old, I was like, these big words, it really doesn't really mean anything to me. I'm gonna get healthy. I'd never even thought about it taking my leg. When they told me that they would take my leg, that it was just kind of like, I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't in the wrong situation. This just doesn't happen. You just can't take my leg as an 8-year-old. So it was definitely one of the hardest decisions I had to make, but at the same time, it was probably one of the easiest ones I had to make. It was like, do I want to continue to sit in this chair and not have the opportunity to play college football that I've always dreamed of? Or do I want to have it amputated and have a chance to play the sport that I wanted to play?
Sometimes you have to decide, this is not how I dreamed it, this is not how it looked on paper, but this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna make the best of it. And if I don't, you sit on the couch and be a victim, and that's not a life either.
My high school football coach, he had a daughter that went here. So he's like, well, I'll try to get you in contact. I can't make any promises that Coach Sturzma will put you on the team or even give you a chance.
I remember saying, you know, hey, we're really full, but if something opens up, we'll be in touch. Well, whether or not we did have numbers, it didn't matter because he needed to be a part of our program.
Thursday before fall camp, Coach Sturz emails me at like 5:50 in the morning, and he said, Derik, we have a spot for you. And so to get that email, I was able to jump up and run to my mom and be like, Mom, we've made the dream that we wanted. So It was a very, very cool opportunity.
Derik Smith enters the football game and lines up on the far side. The senior out of Niles, Michigan, and helps make that tackle on the far side. How about that?
When I hit the field, they would always shake my hand and be like, yeah, I'm proud you're out here or whatever. And I'd be like, yeah, but you better watch out because I'm just going to hit you just as hard or even harder than the person that was in here before.
Oh, no. Good pressure by Derik Smith that time.
Always after the game, like, wow, you were better than we thought you were going to. I was like, well, you underestimated me just because I have one leg.
Go home! Get your guy, get your guy, get your guy.
He has the opportunity to touch people and to get a message out there and to make good in the world. And he can use it, hopefully, in some good way for him as well as for the rest of the world.
Look at Derik Smith getting swarmed under by his teammates. These guys love each other.
It's one of those feelings where every little kid wishes they could play college football and get a sack. When you get those moments, it's just outstanding, and it's just nothing better than that feeling.
I don't know what Derik's purpose is yet, but he's got a platform and he's got will. And he's surrounded every day by hope.
Bringing hope to other people comes very easy to me, but at the same time, it's very hard for me. Everybody says, if you have lemons, make lemonade. Sometimes I get tired of making lemonade. I like improving people's lives and saying that anything's truly possible, but sometimes I want to be just another student athlete at Hope College.
He's just that good, and I just feel so lucky and blessed to be able to be around a kid like that. So proud of him, because he's only written the first few chapters of what he's going to do.
Let's go. Let's go. Brothers on two. 1, 2. Brothers.